burning, there's been a huge increase in small-scale illegal dumping, fly tipping, and using public litter bins to illegally dispose of household waste in the Wicklow Dublin Uplands area. To deal with this escalating problem, the non-governmental organisation PURE was founded.
PURE, which stands for Protecting Upland and Rural Environments, was established in September 2006. That's when it was officially launched. Now, it brings together for the first time a number of statutory and non-statutory organisations to combat the increasing problem of illegal dumping. Already, the project has collected 10 tonnes, and that was in the first three weeks of the project. It takes it off the landscape because we have researched and we've seen and proven that if you leave something there, especially illegal dumping, long enough, it attracts more illegal dumping. So the truck responds to it and takes it off the landscape. We're coming across bags of household waste, we're coming across furniture, we're coming across mattresses, contents of bathrooms, sitting rooms, the kitchen sink. 2 bags, 15 bags, 20 bags, then you can come across a whole truckload. Between the man in the van to a car boot to a van load to a truckload. You can find them in watercourses. You can, again, electrical equipment, which now you can recycle in any recycling centre. And then you'll find mattresses dumped on fields, dumped out in the heather up in the bogland areas. So a diverse amount of material has been dumped, and a considerable amount of damage to both habitat, species and human health as well has been quite affected by it as well. So this is what they're seeing.
Yeah, absolutely. And here, bottles here and everything, cans. And you investigate this dumping when you see rubbish dumped?
Any site that is actually affected, we go in there with the enforcement officers, we look for certain evidence, we data and we record each separate incident so we can find out who's responsible, and then we proceed with prosecutions.
There's been a lot more prosecutions happening under the waste legislation. In the period 2004-2005, there were over 500 prosecutions taken under the Waste Management Act by local authorities. And for the cases of very serious illegal dumping, these are now making their way through the courts as well, particularly cases involving illegal dumping in the Greater Dublin area. And one case that has already passed through the courts resulted in one individual being sent to jail for 6 months and another individual being fined €150,000. So the sanctions are beginning to bite when it comes to serious illegal dumping. And I think the message is that, particularly on organised illegal dumping, that they will get caught and they will be brought through the courts.
What we're trying to do is promote responsible waste disposal for all the people within this area, and not just building people or people involved in waste collection, but also the individual householder themselves. And they can do something about this.
So Ian, if you're getting somebody to collect waste from your home, what should you look out for?
If anybody is, say, refurbishing or renovating their house and somebody comes to collect your waste, every waste collector has to have, by law, a waste permit. If they don't have a waste permit, unfortunately, it's going to end up here in this environment. It's going to end up in the Wicklow Dublin Uplands. So check for a waste permit, and that's one of the main things we ask people to do.
If you witness any illegal dumping in the Wicklow Dublin Uplands area, you should call the EPA confidential line 1850 365 121